bouncing around, it's because he's hit another pothole. So, anyway, we are going to, we're on our way to Seward, which is almost 2 hours away. We're going to watch a volleyball game that lasts
1 hour.
1 hour.
And then we'll drive 2 hours back.
And 2 hours back.
After we eat.
After we eat. So, let us know in the comments how many hours or minutes you drive the furthest way to go watch your child play a ball game, or your grandchild, or your niece or nephew, or whatever. So, Beth.
Yes.
Tell us something, tell these viewers something they need to know about Alaska that they probably don't know.
Oh, my. Well, I teach school, so what a lot of people find interesting is that our children go outside for recess unless it's colder than -10.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we're outside on the playground playing.
We don't even go to school if it's 30. Well, not 30, maybe 20.
So that is interesting. I never expected that.
Do you bundle up?
I have snow gear at school that I have to put on. Yes, a lot of it.
So if they go back last week and watch the kids at our potluck, that's how they are at school. Just
Yes. And often we have to make them put their coats on because they don't want to even wear their coats.
sweet.
I know.
Listen, I haven't even got a vest on that Beth gave me, but I bundle up everywhere. I haven't acclimated yet. It'll take me a while.
It takes a while. That's right.
Andy Terry,
Hi.
Terry?
what do they need to know
About what, Tanya?
about Alaska? Something that they need to know that they probably do not know.
So in Alaska, every year, and I forget the months, but right around the beginning of winter, there is a notice that comes out from the DMV that says that you can now put your studded tires on. So they have tires here that have metal studs on them.
It's true.
And I'm going to slow down before I get a speed ticket. And so you will see like Alyeska, a little plug for Alyeska there, Alyeska tire and shops where they do mechanic work, all those places around the fall of the year, I mean literally will have like 100 cars in the parking lot to get their tires swapped out. Everybody keeps an extra set of tires, studded tires. And so they run those. I do not, just because Beth and I have realized that you don't really have to have them if you drive careful. But you can run those studded tires all winter long, but then there's another set of dates that come out, and most people know these dates. When spring rolls around, you have to go back to the shop and have those tires taken off and put your regular tires back on. And I think it's kind of funny because usually in the middle of summer, I'll be at Walmart or somewhere when all the snow and ice is gone, and you'll hear this tap, 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 and it's somebody that's breaking the law because they're running studded tires in the summertime.
What's the fine? Is there a fine?
I don't know. I'm not sure. There's probably a fine.
I think there is a fine, but I don't know what it is. I'd have to Google that.
And then something else on that same note that I didn't know when I first came to Alaska is I made a point to buy chains for my vehicle, and they're actually illegal in Alaska. Unless it's an emergency situation and you're trying not to be stuck, you're not allowed to run chains on your vehicle.
Really?
I didn't know that. Yep. So I bought chains and didn't need them.
Now the Alcan, driving the Alcan,
They actually will. In some cases, they will not even let you into Canada if you don't show them that you have chains.
yes, that's crazy.
We're going through a Michael Jackson Thriller video here or something.
Whoa, what is this?
Supposed to do the ice.
So how long have you guys been here?
I got here January of 2020, so I just finished up six years.
Beth, when did you get here?
About 6 years. About 6
I
years.
moved here. We drove up May 1 mile long, and there's one grocery store, and there's a hospital.
Wow.
And we were not really allowed out because we had flown in on a plane, and so they wanted us to quarantine. And so we would sneak out at night.
True story.
Of course, it wasn't dark because it's 24 hours of sunlight, so we would sneak out at night and go to the end of the village and
The beach.
sit at the beach. And it was freezing still, even though it was June. Sit at the beach.
Look for fossils.
Yeah, just spend an hour or so at the beach, and then we would sneak back into town and go back into the little apartment. So after 2 weeks of that, the kids were begging
Yes.
us, you know, to
What
leave.
was
So
the temperature there in June?
50s, 40s.
55,
Yeah.
high 55 at best.
But you've just come from Tennessee. So June is
Yep.
90
Yeah.
or more.
But when you've been in Kotzebue, and that's where you live, and you're, you know, the day that I got there, it was a negative 65 wind chill. When you've been in that for a few months, when it gets to 30 degrees in Kotzebue, they're wearing shorts and flip flops, and I mean, it feels like summertime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so anyway,
Wow.
we came back and moved into the house and got the furniture and tried to set up home. So we did. We set the house up and spent the summer in Soldotna, and then school started and we tried to make a life. And we did.
Without me,
We just jumped in.
because I was in Kotzebue
Andy stayed in Kotzebue for a few more months.
until the end of July.
Ooh.
So, what I mentioned about Kotzebue was pretty cool. Is it's obviously very remote. It's not. There's no roads that connect there. You have to fly in. It's a little fishing village, and then it's surrounded by many other smaller fishing villages. And I worked for a local cargo airline. I was bivocational there, and so that was kind of my ticket when our planes would fly out to deliver U.S. mail, FedEx, UPS. Those companies don't deliver to the villages. They subcontract to Bush Cargo Airlines, and then we go out and deliver. So I got to go to a lot of people who have lived here their whole life have told me that I saw more in my first year in Alaska than they've seen their whole life because I was able to fly. But the beaches in Kotzebue, on Kotzebue Sound, which is connected to the Bering Sea, I mean, you've got tundra and everything else. We have at home in a little basket fossilized teeth. I have a mastodon tusk, a piece of mastodon tusk that I found. It's literally just laying on the beach if you know what to look for.
Wow.
It's very cool. Yeah. Some of the guys that work for me at Ryanair, the native guys that live there, one I've got pictures on my phone. One day he was off work, he came by the airstrip, and on the back of his four-wheeler was a full curl mastodon tusk that his dad had dug out of the beach. Yeah, pretty cool.
So what we'll try to do when we get back, if we can take a few pictures of those, of what you have, we'll put those on this video so you guys can see what he's talking about. That would be really cool.
We have it.
Yep.
So here's what we want you to do. If you'll comment below, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I wish I could show you that. Anyway, I don't have my camera. Oh, we're talking on my phone.
Talking about ice.
There you go.
Oh yeah, look at the ice. Is that not wild?
And the frozen lake.
Man, this is beautiful. So what we're gonna do, we'll put those pictures up. Comment below and let us know what other questions you would like to know. Oh, you can look at that. What other questions you would like to know? Comment below, and we've got week with Andy and Beth, and we'll have another sit down session, maybe on a road trip, or maybe just in the living room. I don't know, but let us know and comment below.